Accounts get suspended for a variety of reasons. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 reasons why accounts get suspended. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of myamazonguy.com, and we do help consumers or sellers get their accounts back from being suspended all the time. It's a very frustrating process for everybody involved, and Amazon does not tend to give you a lot of information when it happens. So, frustrating process. All right, so first off, number one, inauthentic items. So if you are doing retail arbitrage, this is most in particular going to hit retail arbitrage players who pick up an item from a clearance section and they start selling it themselves. And some customer, maybe you mismatched the ASIN or generally just got a few customer complaints, maybe the product's expired, but it's not up to snuff according to either A, the consumer, or B, Amazon. And so you can actually get suspended for having inauthentic items. Number two, selling prohibited items. So if you're trying to sell some hemp CBD products, you're going to notice that the word CBD is not in any of the titles of any product on Amazon. You will not see it in the copy, the descriptions, the search terms. So I just did a Control F for CBD and notice how nothing's showing up. And that's because, okay, I found one actually. These guys will likely get suspended soon. In any case, hemp, CBD, anything that is against what can be sold on Amazon, if you try and list it, the item will get suspended most definitely, and the account can also be taken down if you do it multiple times. So just be very careful if you're trying to sell an item that's in one of those prohibited categories. Better safe to not do it. If you're selling regular hemp products without CBD in them, you're also going to need to walk a very fine line. Negative feedback. So you've made a purchase and then you've sold an item, and let's say that you've sold 100 of one unit and it resulted in like 15 negative feedbacks. Well, Amazon could either pull the item down or they could say, hey, you as a seller, this isn't up to snuff. We're going to suspend you until you give us an action plan to improve it. This could also come in the form of late shipments or other account metrics that aren't being met that are causing problems. Number four, opening a new account after being suspended. So if you've had a suspension and you try and go open up a new account, they're not going to like that. So don't do that. Unfortunately, that's going to be a problem. Ways you could go around that is use a new business tax ID, new credit card, new bank info that's never been associated to another account. Number five, rights owner notice complaint. So that's when somebody goes over to Amazon.com and /report/infringement. In here, this is where you can do a trademark takedown. You're a rights owner and you're saying, hey, they're using my product against my will, or they're selling it expired product, or they're selling inauthentic issues. So a rights owner notice complaint can hurt the account. I've never heard of an account getting just a single one of these and being suspended. It typically does have to be quite a few of them to accumulate to cause a problem. I have seen some accounts that have 50 of these notices that have never been suspended as well. So this is probably a weaker reason for suspension, but can totally happen. Number six, which kind of goes in line with this, and that is selling counterfeit items. Obviously, if you're selling an Apple product, Apple Lightning cord charger or something like that, this is what generally leads to brands getting gated so that they don't get counterfeit issues and items that don't work as well as they're supposed to, especially, that can definitely get you suspended. Number seven, duplicate accounts. So if you have more than one Seller Central account, you need to request approval for a second account before you open it. If you don't do that, they can suspend you for having duplicate or multiple accounts. Also a big no-no, do not list the same items across multiple Seller Central accounts. They need to be unique businesses selling unique products. Number eight, late shipment rate. If you have a late shipment rate over 4%, that can put you in the line fire for Amazon. Most likely they'll suspend your merchant fulfilled capacities long before they'll suspend the account at large, but they totally can and is within their right to suspend the account. So keep that late shipment rate under 4% if at all possible. Number nine, used items sold as new. So if you have an item that's dinged or bad packaging, you got a return, you try and sell it as new. Amazon does not like that. Don't do that. Go sell that on eBay as like an open box issue or something like that. And number 10, not as advertised, wrong product. You said you were going to send me 3 units, you only sent me 1. That's a pretty common reason for that. Make sure if you are trying to sell a multi-pack of a unit that you package it together prior to reaching FBA. So those are the top 10 reasons we see people get suspended. Typically speaking, from my experience, I think the most common issue is usually duplicate accounts or uploading an identity document that didn't meet Amazon's requirements when they first opened the account. So those are the top reasons. If you do have an account suspension or questions, don't hesitate to write a comment on the video or go over to My Amazon Guy and contact us. We also help with a variety of other services, including Amazon audits, advertising, brand stores, trademark registration, and we even speak at Amazon conferences. Thanks so much.